By Alan McGuinness, political reporter Labour's John McDonnell has come in for criticism from his own ranks after saying he would not reverse Tory tax cuts announced in the budget. Hammond announced changes to income tax from April, which he said will mean a cut for 32 million people. However, analysis shows the wealthy will benefit more than the worse off. The personal allowance, the minimum someone can earn before paying tax, will rise to £12,500 from £11,850, the higher rate threshold. The income at which someone starts paying the 40% tax rate will go up to £50,000 from £46,350. When asked about these changes and Labour's stance on them, the Shadow Chancellor told Sky News, "We wouldn't reverse that," but he claimed the party would ensure the tax system is fair and adopt a balanced approach. Mr. McDonnell said, "The fairest way to do it, if you're changing the allowance, is fine. That puts more money in some people's pockets and they spend in the economy and it increases demand." 709 video, Shadow Chancellor says budget missed the mark, but what you then do is you make sure you have a fair taxation system. So that's why we've said, well, increase income tax on the top 5%, the people who can afford it, who can pay a little bit more, but also tackle tax evasion, avoidance, and also make sure we bring back some of the giveaways to the corporations. They're not investing, they're sitting on £700 billion of uninvested income not invested. He added, "We're saying on the allowances, this isn't the issue. The issue for us is having a fair taxation system. We need more demand in the economy, of course we do." 403 video, Chancellor, austerity has finally come to an end, but his stance provoked disquiet from other party figures. Former Work and Pensions Secretary Yvette Cooper, who is currently chair of the Home Affairs Select Committee, said, "People on £90 100k a year will get tax cut worth £860 in April, those on £125,000 will get £600, far more than low-paid workers. At a time when child poverty is going up, benefits are being cut, vital council services are being cut, police are badly overstretched. This is wrong. I cannot support it." Meanwhile, Tottenham MP and ex-Culture Minister David Lammy said, "We should not be supporting tax cuts that disproportionately help the wealthy. Tory cuts will benefit rich families 14 times more than the poor, according to a Res Foundation analysis." 346 video, Sky News analysis of the budget shadow. Foreign Secretary Emily Thornberry also criticized the income tax policy as tax cuts for the rich, and former Labour Minister Andy Burnham joined the chorus of criticism, saying he was at a loss to understand why Mr. McDonnell was backing the policy. Torsten Bell, director of the Resolution Foundation think tank, said, "Labour says it will support the income tax cuts announced yesterday, almost half of which goes to the top 10% of households alone, nearly 90% goes to the top half. Not a good idea." The think tank said its analysis showed the tax cuts would overwhelmingly benefit richer households, with nearly half, 45%, projected to go to the top 10% of households. Mr. McDonnell later doubled down on his defense of the income tax plans. "We are not going to oppose it on the basis it will put more money in people's pockets," he said. The Shadow Chancellor claimed Labour would make the top 5% pay that bit more and added, "We are not going to take funding away from people. Some of these are middle earners, we're talking about head teachers and people like that who have had a rough time, as well as everyone else." He also took issue with Mr. Hammond's claim that austerity was finally coming to an end, saying it instead rolls on. "There's a whole range of examples of people I think that will be crushingly disappointed as a result of yesterday," he said.